Do you love Texas state parks and are you looking forward to coming to McKinney Falls State Park?
If so, we're going to show you our favorite campsites. Stay tuned. Look at that view.
This weekend we're at McKinney Falls State Park in Texas. This state park is one of the most visited state parks, and we just wanted to show you some of our top picks for the campsites.
We understand that when you go on the Texas State Park website, you have very limited view on your campsite. So our goal is to show you our favorite campsites so you can make better choices when you reserve. And don't forget that you need to reserve in plenty of time. They let you reserve 5 months in advance. So we definitely recommend that you look for the best campsites to fit your needs.
This weekend we're at Site 75 in the Grapevine Loop. There's 2 main loops here for RVs and 3 smaller loops. Our site has 20 amp, 30 amp, and water. This site doesn't have sewer, but there is a dump station that you can hit on the way out. We really like the site that Tanya picked for us. It turned out to be really nice. It is a pull through, and a lot of these sites have a lot of shade, and ours just happens to have a lot of shade. There's some other sites that we noticed on the other loop that aren't as shady or private as this one. There are some back-end sites on this loop, and the back-end sites aren't too bad either, just because of the amount of privacy and shade. They all have tent pads and a fire ring, of course. Let me show you around. As you can see, there we are at ours. The sun comes up in the east, so in the morning there's a lot of shade on the patio side, and then it sets in the west. You do have a picnic table on a concrete pad, a fire ring and cooking grill, and then over here is a nice large level spot for a tent, which is also nicely shaded. As you can see, you can't see anybody out to this side at all. You do have neighbors on this side, but it is plenty screened with the trees for privacy.
So 73 is next door, and we highly recommend this one as well. It's a back end, but it's private also. Let us show you around 73. What we really like about this loop is there's a lot of trees that surround the campsites as opposed to the other loop. We're going to show you both loops, but we definitely want you to see how much we like this loop the best. This is also a 2030 with water, but no full hookups. Most of their tent pads are very level. We've noticed they have great level tent pads.
So 41 and 49 is a great pick for a site if you're coming with friends. It's a very shaded area. And as you can see, it's got a very large area with a table. Here's the other site over here. Plenty of space, plenty of shade, and very private. The restrooms are actually right across the street over here.
Our next recommendation is 44. 44 is in the mini loop and it's very, very private. Really, really nice. We'll show you around this one. Some of our criteria for our best picks are privacy, shade. We really like the campsites that give you privacy on each side so you're not looking at your neighbor. And this is one of those that are very, very private. And again, the pads are very level if you have tents, so you can have both your RV and your tent. Look at all the beautiful trees.
So we're at campsite 29. This one's a pull through. It's very private for sure. No neighbors on either side of you, close by. It's got a little bit of a wall right here, a retaining wall. And this is an area for the tent. The tent is kind of close out to the street. Of course, you've got your picnic table and your fire pit and lots of shade.
Okay, so we've shown you our favorite campsites in the Big Oak and Big Cedar camping loops. Basically, to recap, you have 2 loops, you have 3 small mini loops, you have 12 sites that have 50 amp, and they're all electric and water. No full hookups at McKinney Falls State Park.
If you've been to McKinney Falls State Park, let us know what your favorite campsite is or your least favorite campsite.
If you like videos like these, we would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to our channel. It helps with the YouTube algorithm.
Don't forget to like our videos and share with anyone who enjoys the Texas state parks like we do.
Have a wonderful week.
Thank you for watching.